Sí, puede ser, pero creo que si salía el Renato y demás, tenía otro defensa. ¿Vale? Puede ser, Luego una pregunta. No, pero hay que hablar.
Your aura is limitless, connecting seamlessly across your favorite devices. Introducing the Lenovo Aura Edition AI PC.
Seguimos como equipo, dale, dale.
Hello everyone, welcome back as Real Madrid take to the pitch for the second half of our second semi-final in the Spanish Super Cup. All square between Real Madrid and Mallorca at half-time, both sides battling it out for the chance to play Football Club Barcelona in Sunday's final. So far Mallorca doing a pretty good rearguard action. Madrid have had the majority of the chances, but they haven't beaten Dominic Greif in the Mallorca goal. It's been very, very solid. And so the runners-up of last season's Copa del Rey had a decent chance themselves when Kyle Larin nodded wide when he popped up unmarked in the Real Madrid penalty area. Things to keep an eye on if you haven't seen the first half. There's a little bit of emotion, let's say, between the Mallorca right-back Pablo Maffeo and Vinicius Jr. And I don't think it's going to likely to ease up much in this second half. Say two players who've got a bit of history. Clearly don't see eye to eye, I think it's fair to say. Vinicius doesn't see eye to eye with quite a lot of players, to be honest. Anyhow, Real Madrid playing from right to left across your screens, as straight away Vinicius goes down and asks for a free kick. Mallorca had to make one change already with their captain Antonio Raillo. Must have picked up a slight muscle problem. He's been replaced by Jose Copete in central defence. There's Mojica, the Colombian. Whoa, does tremendously well there. A skip past Lucas Vázquez. Can he make it count? Well, it's flicked across. Dani Rodriguez. That was a good chance for Mallorca. Courtois was out of his ground. Actually, I thought it was a brilliant dribble. Actually, the ball just fell nicely for him, and it's decent work there by Mbappe. Fell to Dani Rodriguez, and he couldn't squeeze that on target. To be fair, they were closing him down quickly. So, just in case you didn't see last season's Copa del Rey final, it was Dani Rodriguez who put Mallorca ahead in that game against Athletic Club Bilbao. Ended up 1-1, Athletic winning on penalties. And this would go to penalties if it's 1-1 after 90 minutes. Ah, look, there's Karim Benzema. in a VIP box, obviously playing now in the Saudi Pro League, the former French international, obviously a bit of a Real Madrid legend. Watching his former muckers. Cristiano Ronaldo's here watching his former teammates as well. Or Nacho Fernandez, who of course left Real Madrid this summer to go to Saudi Arabia. As Camavinga advances and fires over. Subs warming up, among them Mita. Recovering the ball quickly, too much on that one for Mbappe to get onto. Once again, important to start the half well. Real Madrid started the first half like an express train. And it was basically Barcelona starting the first and second half better than their rivals yesterday that saw them into the final against Athletic Club. Maybe a little careless, Mallorca playing out from the back. So a team who have got the option of Moriki and Larin. So looking at the Real Madrid bench, they've got, well, the good news is they've got David Alaba on the bench, the Austrian who's been out for over a year. Camavinga's got a nod on the head, referee quickly calling for medical assistance. Doesn't look to be too serious. Clash of heads with Vedat Moriki, who is basically unscathed. And both seem to be okay, which is good news. Very quickly else on the Madrid bench, Arda Güler, the young Turkish midfielder Endrick, Dani Ceballos, Fran Garcia, Brahim Diaz, and the youngsters Asensio, Lorenzo and Diego Eduardo. Grafe makes a claim for Mallorca very quickly. They've got right back Jaume Mateo, left back Tony Lato, Van der Heyden, central defender, cult hero attacker Abdon Prats, man with the best moustache in Spanish football, Takamuma Asano, Samu Costa, Valery Fernandez. Referee saying cut it out. And who's he saying it to? Mallorca. Well, there's Ceballos and Brahim warming up at the moment. You see options in attack, and he's left that Moriki in the space for Mojica. That's not a bad ball in. That was a very decent cross from the Colombian. Still Morlanes with a chance to put it back in. Larin is up, Mojica. And once again a Madrid player down. It's Tchouaméni this time, who does look to be a bit more poleaxed, and once again the Burgos Bengoechea stopping it quickly. This time it's Larin who collides with the Frenchman, who I guess it's the Frenchman who collides more with Larin, really. I think he got it more from his shoulder. he's got Asensio warming up at the moment. Carlo Ancelotti. Tchouaméni looking a bit dazed after that. Got to be so careful with head injuries, of course, especially with the newer protocols. And safety first. It is indeed Asensio coming on for Aurélien Tchouaméni. Done very well, the youngster, since being pushed up from the B team. Obviously with Alaba injured and Militao doing his cruciate his knee ligaments, but we are a bit short in central defence. To be honest, Tchouaméni is nominally a central midfielder, although he does a good job in central defence. Probably, I would say, better than in midfield, but the referee's saying, look, son, you know, you've had a knock on the head. Got to be careful. Better to be safe than sorry. He clearly wants to continue. So both sides losing a central defender. Seraillo suffered probably a slight muscle injury in the first half, and now Tchouaméni, after that clash, after that collision, looking a wee bit groggy. Super Cup for Real Madrid, of course, it is nearly like a home game for them, which I think the other teams, obviously it was like a home game for Barca last night, and it's now like a home game for Real Madrid. I think Athletic Club Bilbao and Mallorca aren't that impressed by that on occasions. There's a feeling that sometimes this tournament is basically designed for matches between Real Madrid and Barca. But sometimes the other clubs are, well, just there to make up the numbers. Certainly in terms of earnings, that seems to be the case. Athletic earning as cup winners just a quarter of what Barca earned, are getting paid for finishing second in the league. In fact, Mallorca got paid so little for this that Madrid and Barca clubbed together to give them some extra money, around 400,000 euros. But I don't think teams should be getting favours, or tips almost. Or 4 teams, if you're here, you're qualified by right. Well, another free kick for Mallorca. Quite a bit of a stoppage there with Tchouaméni. Once again, this time it'll be Sergi Darder. Early test maps for Asensio. Collision there, well, a foul from Dani Rodriguez on Mbappé. Nice Jagoba Arrasate. Starting to build up a very interesting curriculum as a coach, Jagoba. Went to the Real Sociedad youth system. He was an assistant to Philippe Montagnier as the Real Sociedad qualified for the Champions League. Montagnier left. He was given the first team job maybe a little bit early. Didn't really work out there. Hang on a second, there's Bellingham. Looks to make something work. And after losing his job in San Sebastián, Jagoba went to work for Numancia in the second division, did a good job there. Then went to Osasuna. Oh, Mbappé, is he going to unleash one? Still Mbappé. Bellingham. ability to turn and work an extra space, but this time just loses out. Rudiger. Going to try and force a corner, but the ball goes off him. So quickly, Jago Barasate got Osasuna promoted from the second division, got them consolidated in the top flight, took them to the Copa del Rey final and qualified for Europe. In the last season he thought, I've probably gone as far as I can at the club. And got the offer from Mallorca after Javier Aguirre left. There you see the ball clearly going off Rudiger. Yeah, once again Dani Rodriguez a wee bit over enthusiastic on Camavinga. Side. What's if he's hurt? Has he hurt his hand here? Is it his wrist he's hurt? Does fall badly on it, doesn't he? I think he's one player that we have all the talk of Vinicius, Mbappe, Bellingham. I think Camavinga is really vital for Real Madrid. There's nobody else who can play that sort of holding role effectively. Tchouaméni to an extent, but he's a bit slower than the Real Madrid number 6, who looks to be okay again. Valverde. Vinicius, once again with Maffeo in front of him. And once again the fullback does a good job. Goal kick. Well, this time it's Vinicius who dispossesses the defender, but Morlanes just gets a foot in. You got a quick view there of the new Federation President, Rafael Luzan. Whether he'll be president for a long time is open to debate. That is a free kick. Yard on him, Vinicius. Not happy about being fouled, but he's got a free kick. Maffeo must be pretty close for getting a yellow card from committing several free kicks, or conceding several free kicks, committing several fouls. Oof, well defended by Mojica. You could hear Greif shouting at his wall. Oh, now Mallorca have a player down. Looks like that is Mojica. Lots and lots of stoppages in this second half, haven't there? Very bitty. I don't think Bellingham actually catches him there as he's challenging. Any ball's back in play, and it is with Ferland Mendy. Just under half an hour to play. The King Abdullah Stadium. Rodrigo picks himself up. As Mbappe fields Vinicius, and surely, oh, he's hit the post. Still the chance on the rebound. Oh, Grafe. Bellingham. And in the end, Bellingham finally puts it in the net. Jude Bellingham. Well, he hadn't scored before the start of December. And now we can't stop scoring. 1-0 to Real Madrid.